We're live.
Welcome to Skill Builders Guild.
Hardly Design side. I'm going to tell you now that I think
I'm going to tell you right now.
this show is going to be redonkulous for a number of reasons.
Agreed.
1, I hurt myself. 2, people screwed up releases. 3, they're not called rock jocks anymore. 4, I have so many mail calls.
5, I got a lot of bones to pick with you people.
6, what gives you the right?
7, who do you think you are?
And 8, I'm drinking a White Claw. I make no apologies for it.
Oh, are you really?
Oh my God. How did that happen? Neither of us, I think, have ever drank a White Claw on this show.
Mine's an iced tea. Does that change anything for you?
Mine is a blackberry. Number 9, Matt's hat.
Oh, apparently no sound, Josh. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. We're good. I turned Josh off. Apologies.
You missed my entire opening. Anyway.
The whole rant. Do it again. Do it again. Big rant. Big rants. Lots of stuff.
So
not supposed to be happening.
So many things. So.
Yeah. The show got instantly better when Josh was muted.
Yeah, you're all welcome.
This is the best show ever.
Anyway. Yeah. So things are.
We're all good.
Isn't
it fixed now? It has to be fixed.
Testing.
Speak. Yeah.
E pluribus uno.
Why we're both leaning away.
You want to lean together?
No.
Oh. No, that was weird. You leaned oddly. Don't do that.
Can you turn them off again? I wish I could. Episode 182 of Livestream Takeover. Budget builds are back, among other things that are also back.
Yes. So many things. It's going to be a busy show. So.
It's going to be a busy show.
To touch base,
lots of ranting.
We are going to be spinning the wheel of budget during this show at some point. The budget build will start next Wednesday, and but you'll see the first spin for the first week
tonight
live, because you
and
all
decided
that it was going to be live. I tried talking Matt into not doing it live. I'm like, here's why. Because of all these things.
None of those reasons were good.
That's why I don't want to do it live. And he goes, nope. Live. Suck it up. God.
Yep. That's why you got to do it this way. Do we get Randall tonight? No, there won't be time for Randall.
So.
There will not be time for Randall.
Yeah.
I don't have time for anybody tonight.
I agree. I don't have time either. I have a video to film for something that was accidentally released already.
I have to finish cutting a video.
That's absolutely all I mean too.
And then I also have to do a What's on the Bench video at some point. I'll probably edit. I'll cut that one. I'll film and cut that one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lots of time tomorrow.
Yeah. Now. Anyway, okay.
Okay. All right.
Can I explain? Should I first explain how I hurt myself?
Yes. I also hurt myself too. A lot of similarities.
Yeah, I saw your photo on the internet. So this weekend, it was Monday actually, I was TIG welding on the bench, this particular cage, which has been going very well. However, what was not going well is while I was TIG welding one of the bits here, all of a sudden I got a lot closer to it quickly and without I was just going, and then all of a sudden went, and I went down and I hit my welding hood on the table, and I caught my body weight with my arms, but in a very awkward position and in not a way that I was ready to catch myself. So my neck still hurts a little bit. I'm a little tweaked. And what had happened was...
Hold on. Yeah. I need more data here. What happened?
All of a sudden, I don't know. I didn't know what happened at the time. All I know is that I was welding, and then I was attempting to be on the ground. because the stool that I had, which was not a cheap stool, but, you know, anyway, the quality control was evidently not that great because one of the casters failed and it like stripped out of the bottom and the bearing everything must have been failing at once. But the four-legged stool wanted to put me on the ground and shoot itself out from under me.
I see.
So it was real bad. And I...
but no lasting injuries.
Pride, mainly. A little bit of neck soreness. And
okay.
I was not filming during it, thankfully. For the choice words that I used for my own mental health. But I did check. I checked to see if I could fix the stool quick first. It did not appear to be something that was going to be easily fixed. So I removed it from the garage. Later, putting it into the back of the truck so that I could haul it away.
Not going to tell you what kind of chair you should have, but this chair from 1914 has never failed me.
Yeah. So I did replace the stool, and I'm sure that many of you on the very first guess can guess what I replaced it with, being the influencer influenced that I am.
Oh. You put a gaming chair in there.
No. Nope.
You're gaming and welding at the same time. What idiotic purchase did you make?
It's
Squeaks.
Immediately it happened by MX304. He guessed it right off the bat. I got a Viper chair.
Oh yeah, there's actually a lot of people saying Viper chair in here. Yeah. What's that all about?
Gotta be a Viper. Yeah. That you're exactly correct.
Oh, look at that. Well, that is, you know what? That's the Cadillac of welding chairs.
Yes, it is. If I don't have to like, I had to come inside and be like, tell Nicole, I'm like, I hurt myself while I was sitting somehow.
Okay, at least with my injury, I was running.
Yeah. Well, yours sounds like it was easily avoidable. Don't run.
No, negative. No. Well, yes, true.
You.
If I had said to myself on my run, you know what, I'm going to do 5, but it was way too hot to do a 5K. I could only do 3, so I didn't go on my usual route. And on my way home, I'm running along, minding my own business, not tripping and falling at all, like a normal human being. And then all of a sudden, I'm like totally doing a face plant. I get my palms out. They're a little bit scraped up, not too bad. But my knee got the brunt of it pretty badly. And I was like, what the hell just happened? How did this happen?
Yeah.
I turn around and there's this metal ring. And it's probably like 3/16 diameter in terms of like the
3/16 of a meter.
And then there's like 3/16 of an inch in diameter.
That's
just the material, you idiot. And then there's like, it's like a big steel hoop.
Yeah.
But it's only about 2 feet wide or in diameter overall. But it's got this little lip just big enough for you to stick your toe in. So what had happened was I went right foot down and it fell like onto the ring, and then my left foot right into that wedge. And I was like, I went, whoa! Got my all my palms all busted up and my knees, and the other knee really hurts, and then my foot was hurting. And this lady was like, "Are you okay?" Because all she would have seen is this very tall man just all of a sudden doing a face plant. And I get up and I kind of, I'm like, and I go, "Yeah, I'm all right. This stupid thing." And I picked it up and I flung it. I was like,
where to? Into her street? Into her.
onto the other sidewalk.
Okay.
So if somebody else is on that side, they're gonna get
that's
it.
the problem with the banana peels. Typically, is they're not reusable. You hit them and they just disappear. So.
Yeah, I'm fine. Are your shorts mustard? No, they're khaki. Khaki shorts.
And how
Doesn't matter. Did you go to the merge? It's emerge, people.
Yeah.
Do you only have a 2-foot stride when running? No, I don't. But it was tall enough that it just. Don't worry about it. Look, I was running. That's all
We
that
found
matters.
the root of the issue, running. So
True
every
enough,
time I
true
do
enough.
that, I get
I
hurt
missed.
as well. So
I'm usually pretty good at it. Usually I can keep it together. TRD Adventures, thanks very much. Hi, Tim.
correct.
Tim. What's up, y'all? Thanks, Matt, for the compliment on the SCX6. Made my day. I'm ready to get it out this weekend. Yeah, he took the Hammer Ray body and cage, stuck it on an SCX6, and it looks very good.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting, as you would expect from
Mark Cargill, thank you very much. Here's to a speedy recovery and some bubbly. Much appreciated. I'm supplementing my bubbly with 5% ABV. So,
Yeah. Did it happen at the exact moment Josh left his stool? It's possible.
it is possible.
I mean,
it was Monday.
because we're both drinking iced teas, or what are these called? White Claws?
Seltzer.
Oh, just White Claw.
It's just
Hard
one claw.
Seltzer. The Claw.
So
Curb? DK's Curb? No, it wasn't a Curb. Although I do have a hard time with those. Y'all need to stop trying to be young.
I was sitting. I hurt myself while not even move. I was just barely moving, just tiny little movements at a time, and then all of a sudden, hitting my.
Were you wearing your helmet?
Hitting my hood and it popping up and my vision going. I'm in the middle of an arc. I don't even know what happened with my foot on the pedal. I don't know if I pinned it and I didn't screw anything up on the cage. I guess I probably came off of it, but it was not.
Did you lose your Ridge wallet in the fall?
Satisfied jerky. Hashtag. I think.
Yes, Gunner,
I bruised my coccyx. Good luck spelling that one, everyone. 10% off at satisfiedjerky.com.
That's definitely a copy and paste.
COCCY. I know he Googled how to spell that correctly.
CCY. Oh, 100%. I love you, Gunner. I guarantee you looked that up.
Gunner was over this weekend before the incident. So, yeah.
Maybe he was a saboteur.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe he threw his wooden shoe into the machine.
Oh, what a I was so just had my head. And then what was even worse is that I had got that stool to replace the last stool that broke on me. And maybe I'm the problem.
You should have bought a Viper. Yeah, I think you're buying cheap ass chairs.
This one that broke on me was
certainly
well
not
over
like
$100, which I
I
and I expected it to last much longer than. I would have to look it up, but I bet it was less than a year. Anyway,
that's outrageous.
I'm unhappy.
I've had this chair for 12 years. And somebody else before me had it for another 80.
So,
All right. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag, but I'm still gonna stick to our schedule and not talk about the thing.
yeah, because
Everyone stop saying stool.
you're all going to get prune ads for the next 28 days.
Matt and Forrest Gump, I was running.
So,
And then anytime I wanted to go somewhere, I was running.
do we get into mail call
Um,
first? I feel like we need to hold the wheel for a while.
Yeah, hold off on the wheel, guys.
I have mail call for
It's a good-looking
you
wheel.
here, actually.
Is it the stuff from
It
Brandon?
is from Brandon.
Yeah.
So, you'll get to see it twice on a mail call. Mail call inception.
Sick.
It's going to go from this side of the screen to that side of the screen.
That's so good. All right.
So,
Show me what we got.
We're
I got.
gonna go with your
Give me
mail
the
call
goods.
items first. They're
Thank
Hot
you,
Wheels
'cause I
They're
don't
not
have
the
a lot
only
this
Hot
week.
Wheels for the week, but these are from Matt. Brandon picked these all up for Matt this weekend. I believe this might be Matt's first treasure hunt. So he got you a treasure hunt,
Neat.
and then he
That's
got you
cool.
3 Volvos.
Yeah.
He got you the 850 Estate,
Excellent.
and the XC40
Excellent.
Recharge. So
Lovely.
3
Lovely,
Volvos
lovely.
and a treasure hunt for Matt.
That's amazing. Thank you, Brandon.
So
I love you.
I'll keep those for you until it's time to go to you.
That ring jumped up and bit me.
So anyway,
It's a dad hat. It's just a different style hat, you
it's
guys.
weird. I think we can
It's
all
a running hat.
Ooh, here pull. Start pull. Is Matt's
To be fair.
hat weird?
Yes. But to be fair, Rebecca also hates this hat.
Nicole walked in here and handed me a drink earlier, and she goes, "What is that?"
Ugh. She goes, "Are you wearing a bike helmet?" I go, "No, it's a running hat." That's not a dad hat. Thank you very much, Turks and Jerks. How are you, Richard?
All the dads in here would be like, "Don't say that's one of ours. That does not belong to our team. That is your team."
That is no wonder he fell down.
TRD
No,
adventure.
this is a running
Thanks,
hat.
Sam.
Cieli.
This thing
running.
called aging is overrated. I sneezed last week and then had to sit down because I hurt my back. But ready for a weekend at Disney. Oh, weekend at Disney. I'm all in for that.
World?
No, not likely. Oklahoma.
Oh no, Crawlapalooza.
But that's a
yeah.
ways away, so there must be an event beforehand. So, Gigawatt RC, thank you, sir. Wait, this isn't FAM. This is not FAM. But
Was Spam good?
he was quiet and nervous.
I saw a little bit at the beginning. And I was like,
Yeah. Well, I'll break him in. I'll get
And then he spilled the beans on Axel's.
so. Yeah, we'll get there. I'll get them all used to it. But
I can't wait to see Steve.
yeah, I have to figure out how I'm going to be able to bring them in there. Keep them on some sort of keep him focused
Cardboard bitch.
before he just butterflies back out of the room. That's going to be the hard part.
Dad shapes his hat like a baseball hat. At least this one does.
Yeah, that's the curve that we have here.
No.
And the correct
Yeah, it's
length
it's a
of the
brand
bill.
new hat, okay?
It's got
This
got
is
a
so the
point
sun
here.
stays out of your eyes. This is a 5-panel.
It's all
It has no top.
it's all wrong.
No, it's many shades of right. But I bought, so the story behind this hat was like, I need a new athletic hat for when I go to Ireland. And I had my eye on one of these for a while. So I went to the running store and I bought one. And they didn't make fun of me there because they were all wearing them. And then I get home and I put on the hat, and Rebecca goes, "That's not, yeah, that's not the hat you wanted to bring to Ireland, is it?" And I went, "Yeah, this is exactly the hat I was going to bring." She goes, "No, you're not."
You look like a tourist.
I was like, "What do you mean? How can you? That's not. You can't tell me what hat I can't bring." And she goes, "Oh, yes, I can." I was like, "All right, I guess I won't be bringing this hat."
You're gonna have to go.
And it is. You're right, Tony. It's Kentucky sky. Lots of sun in your basement. Shut up, everybody. I like this hat.
I'm glad that we're all on the same team over here. We're currently sitting at 87% yes, Matt's hat is weird.
I texted Matt before this whole conversation, tell him to look at his phone, and I said I felt bad and he looks beautiful in his hat. And I said that before all this whole conversation started. And now I feel extra bad. I think he looks fantastic.
Thanks, Nicole. You're the best.
I take back nothing. I'll double down on this. That was your.
It's a very ugly.
That's your first item from mail call. That's what you decided to start with.
Ugly hat. Maybe the hat's designed to be worn backwards.
And under like another.
Do you
hat.
want to get searched at customs? Does anybody know anything about hats? The answer is no. I'm too much of a dad to know about exercising hats. It looks like a welding hat made by a blind guy. Wow. Wow. All right, that's fine. I'm not taking it off. You're going to have to deal with me the whole stream. That cap is Crocs for the head. You always tell the special people they're handsome, no matter what they put on.
All of the right things.
Hey, look. This is just a normal, everyday 5-panel hat.
You know what? Normal people, as far.
Oh, hey.
Less weird.
Hello, fellow youths.
Yeah. You're carrying your skateboards. You know what? None of us know. None of us knew what a 5-panel hat was before this. So you can calm down, Lando.
Well, as in Lando Norris?
Most likely, yes.
Did that hat come with a Volvo? The shadow's too much. Here, well, what about?
Hey, you're from White Man Can't Jump now. So, ready for some beach volleyball hat.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Just when you thought it couldn't get worse.
I think you've improved it. I'm glad that we got to share this moment together.
A buckle?
Okay.
It's a goddamn running hat, you fools.
Listen, this is not a running podcast. None of us know what that means.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
You should release some 5-panel hats to see if you sell any.
To the hipsters, I will. To people who know things about things.
Next for mail call, I got more cases of liquid death from Andy C. I assume it's from Andy C. There was no note in it this time, but it normally is. So I have to assume.
All right, putting up a poll. Sick of this. You guys
I would love to see
me.
how your poll is going to reach different results. But blue
hat or welder hat?
Oh, that's a great. I think I think I know what the results will be again. Did you keep the receipt? So, thank you, Andy.
Perry G,
It is
thank
handy,
you very
yes.
much. A special hat for a special little guy. Oh, Josh, you got tiny. Josh, you got even tinier. Your internet is terrible.
I have not dropped a single frame.
There. Next to you. Oh, now you're huge again. See, I've already got people saying I'd buy a 5-panel hat. See, us cool, hip happening
The
kids.
sex bots are back, I
We're all
guess.
over it.
Over there trying to buy hats.
Would you like to buy hat?
The other thing that
There
I
you
got was
Dale.
foam clay. Did you know
Ah, yes.
this stuff is pretty awesome? So I got it for more 3D scanning projects, as you can imagine. But it just feels really good. I'm gonna start doing ASMR videos just so I can keep buying this stuff. So it's awesome. But
Dale Davis, thank you very much. Yes, it's a running hat for when your butt is running. Oh, they want the welder's hat. All right.
do you have it that handy?
One moment, please. I have everything in here.
I didn't know that you had wardrobe options in there as well.
Oh, I got a whole closet full of stuff in here.
Instantly better. I can't. Knew that this.
Where's the propeller and sipping cup? Okay, can I do some mail call
Yes,
now,
go.
please?
I have so many things I needed to
All
double
right.
up.
You may know where this came from.
Ooh. Yes, I do.
And you won't know what it is, though, until I open it. And wow, wow, wow. It's masking tape on big sheets.
Interesting. What do you use that for?
For the... I can put this in the Cricut and make my own paint masks that come off. Because we both know that sometimes the vinyl doesn't like to lift.
Yeah, I agree.
Or it does. It likes to lift
And you
everything.
decided, and to me, that probably makes the best masking like that. So
Correct.
that's probably why you went with them.
Correct. Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Thomas Bialzik, I have a huge head. I can't wear hats. I've seen your head, Thomas. It's true.
That's I've never heard of.
I need to change my vote. There's a lot of people saying that. Welding hats are cool. Wins the rabbit hunt. That's a cycling cap. No, this is a welding cap.
Yeah, he's got it on backwards, but
It came
is a
from the welding
It is a
store.
welding hat. The bill goes in the back of a welding hat.
I like it with this. I don't care.
We know. You're also not a welder.
La la. I'm a brazier.
Yeah.
Brazers wear them this way.
So, next for my mail call, I got a letter with a part. This part was 3D printed out of metal. Came from Carrie, who is Big Red Jeep, BG Red JP. But this actually, it goes in your SCX Pro transmission. So rather than having the selectable overdrive, you get a dig.
Oh,
So, yeah,
nice.
pop out that back section, put this in place, and now you have dig rather than that. So he's got these up
That's
on
pretty
Thingiverse. You could actually
cool.
print one out of just regular material if you wanted. Like I said, it is on Thingiverse. I'll try and hold this up to the camera. You're probably only going to see it on my side because that's the only one I can really compare. But Thingiverse.com, Big Red Jeep /designs. So, thank you to him. I still have that.
That's pretty
still
nice.
have that trans in there. But yeah, he 3D printed out of metal, and it was just one of those things like, he doesn't plan on, I think, selling them this way, but he was just like, well, it costs this much to have it printed out of metal, but I can get multiples for not much more. So I got one of them. Again, thank you.
Keep getting smaller. So annoying.
Your face keeps getting smaller. Do you have more mail call?
Okay, I'm going. Yeah, I have some more stuff. Got another one of these in the mail today.
Hey, look at that. That will come in handy for our next project.
Yes, it will. The other one is a little worse for wear.
Yeah, you have used that one partially already, and we need to start clean.
I've used that one more than I think most people have ever used their RC trucks.
And you're starting with gray again. I am starting with blue.
Great.
So,
I didn't know that I had a choice.
well,
Cool.
when I asked you the first time, you're like, ugh, anything but blue. I think that was specifically your words. So I was like, cool.
True.
Noted.
That does sound like something I would have said.
We got all blue trucks lately. Okay, gotcha.
Everything's blue. Do you have more stuff? Because I've got a couple
I do.
of things.
You go next. You just went with that.
Okay.
Next, I got something from Seed, SEEED Studio, and these are some very tiny Arduino boards. One less is in there now.
You didn't need that one.
I only need.
What are those for?
A project. I've got a couple of projects that I've playing around with, and so these were suggested to me by someone. So I'm gonna give these a shot. I don't know all that much about these about Arduino stuff. I'm a noob, but
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
So I'm diving in, trying another little microcontroller here. And we'll see how it goes. I used larger ones than this when I did these lights, and this would work for that as well, but also. So anyway.
Nice.
Less exciting.
I'm down to clown.
Right?
That's pretty cool. Next for me is over my left shoulder.
Your Porcha? No.
Oh, I'm pointing at them right now.
Oh, I can. They're off the screen for me, but are they?
Are they tracks? Yes, they are.
That. And you put them on what?
It's everything. A Land Cruiser body on a boom racing chassis, of course.
Land Cruiser, Toyota, leaf springs, and tracks.
Toyota. Everything Josh loves.
Yeah. That's why Matt sent me a photo. I was like, that's everything, but the opposite. So, I'm
very excited about this build. This is to be a build of a real truck that exists.
There's someone who actually did that.
Yes, in New South Wales, Australia. But they used a Troopy. And I don't have a Troopy. I have a 79 series, so
Gotcha.
that'll just have to do.
Troopy had all the seats
But it was
going lengthwise.
Correct. It was an ambulance. It's not supposed to be squatted. It won't be squatted when it's done. I haven't created body.
Yeah. Not so. Oh, let's see. I still have my Hot Wheels for the week, which also came from Brandon.
Okay, let's go.
And I think that's my last mail call. No, it's not.
Oh, great.
It's not.
So
One other thing. But I got the tuned Supra, the tuned Charger, and a sweet little CRX. Because
Can you lift it up a little bit more? Those look stupid.
they're tuned.
Oh, cartoon.
Yeah, like cartoon,
I
not like
understand.
tuned up, but cartooned. They're sweet and they're fast and
Got it.
furious. So suck it. Dale Davis,
Too
thank
fast.
you very much. Vanquish
Too
needs a
furious.
truck painted purple. Not out of the question. I agree. It can be a cool color.
That's I think that's the color that I've decided on for my RWB.
Fantastic choice. I really like purple
I
Porsches.
think it is a
I
good
love
choice.
purple Porsches. Really do.
Yeah. And it's I wanted to stick. It's either white or purple. Those
Purple.
are my two top choices right now.
Sold.
Yeah, I haven't done a purple car or truck in probably forever. I don't think I've ever done one.
Yeah, I think it's great. White's so boring. White's too boring.
I know, but I'm sticking to colors that Nakai-san's actually done.
Yeah, that I get that. Make it purple then. Done. It's been solved.
You're not gonna believe this, but I was like, man, it would be so cool to meet that guy and just like watch him do that to a car, just to like see the process firsthand. Because I watched like a billion videos, watching him just sawzall into the side of like a completely brand spanking new paint job, and I'm just like, man, that would be awesome to watch. And then I check Instagram Sunday night, and guess what he was doing on Sunday in Toronto?
Really?
Yep. He was doing 2, and I missed both of them.
Ah, and you could actually
There
have
was a
gone
private
there
night,
and done.
and there was a public night, and they were going to let people go and check it all out.
Just missed it.
Just missed it. And then the next stop, he's in Saskatchewan right now, and then he's going to Edmonton, and then Calgary, and then out to BC, and then back home.
I mean, it's all in
So
Canada.
I just
you could
missed
pop
it.
over to the next one.
I gotta just shoot right over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
it's
problem.
Canada. Just jump to the,
Yeah.
Blind Guy RC as well. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Yeah, that would have been really cool to see. It's too bad that you missed that opportunity that was so close by you and exactly what you were hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
But you were just too late.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's fine. That's okay. I bought some merch.
Shoot. Nicole! I forgot the other thing. Did I forget it at work? I couldn't have forgot it at work. Could I have? I better text her.
I have one more thing.
I do as well, but I think I left it in the Jeep.
Okay.
So you show your thing.
Okay. So you've all seen Also Shippy. Yes.
That
And I put a big skull and crossbones on the front because
I felt that was done very well. Tastefully.
R.I.P. Shippy. I used some PETG, and then I also used Bamboo's PLA matte.
Yes.
Which gives it a nice, not shiny finish.
Yeah, you'd
on the
almost call it like a matte
portions there.
finish.
Almost. Anywho, the thing that's new here, this came today. One moment while I extract this part from the...
Now, have you put... did you epoxy it closed? Did it work this time? Look at that. All in there nice and tidy.
Yeah, I made it nice and tidy.
179 Smart Reef Servo. Nice servo choice. Beefy.
Conformal coated.
Oh, okay.
Conformal coated. Yeah, because I'm not
Do you expect things to get wet?
Just in wrecking servos. Oh. Josh, if you've ever been boating before,
now
tend to get wet.
I've noticed that you've got decals on the boat hole at this point. I don't see epoxy coating on there yet.
This is a clear coat. I used a lacquer clear coat.
Changed it up. You went a different route this time. Did you do a test piece?
I didn't want to chance it. Yes.
You did. Okay.
I did.
Because
I was like, I don't really feel like wrecking another boat. But the new thing that came in was the ESC, and I didn't know any. I don't know anything about boats, but it's got tubes.
Yeah, for cooling.
To cool it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The motor and the ESC.
Yeah, so I guess the impeller. I'm learning a lot about boats. There is a shaft inside of here that spins a propeller style thing. It's called an impeller. It's inside.
Right.
Impeller.
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 Yeah. No, im.
Pan?
I am. I am.
Pan.
Pan? Mind if I call you Pan?
Hey, pretty lady. No, I know it's an impeller. But I guess somehow it squirts water out the back to make it go. But at the same time, it squirts water into the boat through this tube right over here. And then that shoots around this motor
Jacket.
cooling jacket. And then that goes through the ESC. And then back out the back of the boat.
Yeah.
This little hole right over here.
Little in and out. Little in and out there.
This was printed in 2 parts. It's a 2-part piece, and you epoxy it together up here.
Now, for those
But
that
any
aren't aware, that
regular
didn't
print-
catch it last time,
handle it.
that is a downloadable project. I think it costs $30.
Yes, $30.
$30
from
and
Amjet.
you print the majority of the parts, the boat hole, the impeller, the drive, the whole deal like that. You got to buy the motor, some shafts, some stuff like that. But
No, yeah, the shaft is like you only need 90 millimeters of 4 mil shaft.
right, so all things that are
You should know what that looks
easily sourceable, and fairly cheap. So you can print yourself a jet boat that looks just like also shippy.
And one lucky viewer
Can get sticky.
can have sticky, which is very sticky.
It's still sticky,
Still.
huh?
Oops, parts came out, but I'm not holding it. It's just stuck to my hand. It doesn't leave a residue though,
That's good.
so it's let's. What else can we
Can you
stick
just
it
stick
to?
it to the wall behind you? Just it just.
I wonder. Let's see.
Is there enough surface area
There's a whole
on
bunch of
any
parts in there.
facet of the boat that it'll work? Grippy, yeah.
I think we could probably get it to stick.
The problem is it's going to stick to your hand at the same time.
It sticks to my hand at the same time. It's
Will
not
it stick
working.
to the hat? This, you done good with that one. I think
So, if anybody wants this, once the stream is finished, I'll include all the parts that I printed for it. I'll even include a shaft, so you don't have to cut your own shaft. Well, you will have to cut it yourself, but you can have all the parts to make your own jet boat. It's going to be a little bit stickier than mine, but it'll do the job.
yes.
I lost a piece.
After the stream, you can go comment on Matt's video that's done. Like once it goes up, you can make a comment rather than a live chat.
Yeah.
And be entered.
Sticky is all yours. What a mess.
So yes,
Messed.
the
I want sticky.
that's an option. I'm wondering. I heard Nicole come back in. Maybe she found him, or maybe it's by my desk. Thank you. My next package came on a board, or a piece of cardboard specifically, but it is send parts. One of my favorite days. This is for the 4 Dice project, which is this. And I discussed last week my plan to do the build along, and it has been going exceptionally well. We technically have more people in than I had initially counted on, but the guys that have joined in and doing the build along with me have been making great progress. The first guy, he was Joe, his name was, he had the cage done before I did. Everybody got the parts at the same time. He was done with the cage. He's like, here. And then he built a second one just to practice. And
Wow.
so, well,
good.
you know, so yeah, it's going very well. Super excited to get the send cut send parts. I'm already seeing that my fitment on the cage is perfect. So amazing.
As
expected with the jig.
Jay Rogers said, I offered to buy it from you already. He's talking about Sticky. And I don't feel comfortable taking money for this absolute disaster. So put your name in the hat, Jay, and maybe you'll get it as a giveaway.
Usually the one getting the money is the one ending up sticky. But, So, send cut, send parts. This is going to be sweet. Super excited. And the build along style is going so well. So looking forward to
that's so great.
Expanding that in the future.
Are you guys actually building along at the same time? Like, I want to see yours.
Yeah. So we've got the guys who are in there. There's a private Discord. There's a chat going on. People are posting pictures of their... You're in. You have the ability to be in there. You were sending an invite.
I checked it out.
So people can
I don't know what to
post
do
their
there,
progress, things like that. Sharing all my jigs and stuff like that. And we'll make more progress on this here shortly. This is going to be the jig for the Pro Mod style bar that goes in. It's a very like a bloomin' onion. It's very odd. But it all.
Oh, so anybody that wants that MJet file, it's on CG Trader. That's one of the places you can get it, and just search MJet, you'll find it.
Like my jet, Mjet.
Majet. It's Majet boat. Oh, my precious antique jet boat.
So, anyway.
Look what you've done to it.
Fun stuff.
That's cool, man. That's really fun. I kind of feel a little bit out of the loop on that. I know you were doing it, and I know that you were like doing this whole like build along with me thing, but I kind of like spaced on it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know, but it's probably because we've both been busy with projects that we've, playing the whole YouTube game. Regardless,
it's true.
I was super worried about being able to like do the build along thing because you do need a 3D printer, the desire to want to weld things, either a welder or brazing equipment. You can do it with brazing. It's just makes things so much easier when you can weld. But there's guys in there that are going to be doing both.
Especially with all the jigs, right? Because when you have those jigs, and I know this from experience on the Porsche, those are one-time use when you're brazing.
Yes. Well, they're one-time use when you're welding, oftentimes too. I just melt that stuff right in.
Well,
and
Spaceballs, the hat.
So, but at least even if you're brazing and you want to fit the tubes and then take them out of the jig, that's fine. You could do that. At least you would have the advantage of knowing that everything was going to be square the first time. Which is it makes things so much easier. But anyway, super excited for how this project's going for me and for the other guys who are participating.
Yeah, that's very cool. I had some fun yesterday with my my Bamboo Labs printer. I was like, you know what? I could really use some safety cones.
Yes.
And I found a decent looking file, and I was like, yeah, I'll print a few of those. And, there it is.
Now,
right
are
there.
they in regular PLA or TPU?
Yeah, they're not in TPU. I
Okay.
didn't bother with TPU. But I was like, oh, look at this feature. Fill print bed. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So now I've got like 50 some fills.
How long did that take to do the whole print bed? That had to be a long print.
3 hours.
Okay, not that long.
3 hours. No, not that long.
Nice.
Oh, you're tiny, you're big, you're small. Yeah, I was like, they look cool. There's a whole bunch right back there too.
Oh, good size. Good size. I thought you said that they were.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Never mind. Now I remember why you said they were the wrong size.
Yeah, you can maybe look at that tomorrow, everyone.
Video tomorrow. You'll never guess what. Here in a package, I've got the new HD 44 axles, which includes the new.
When are those coming
out? They came out today. They were released today. these are now HD44 axles. If you call them a ROCKJOCK axle, you will be permanently banned from all Vanquish social media, all of my social media. It's instant ban, automatically. And not because it's illegal. It's against the law, and it's rude. So, no. Yeah, they're not.
So what are we calling them then? Just so I can write it down, never forget.
HD44. And
Harley Designs.
exactly.
44.
And that is because that is the actual name of them from Curry Enterprises. Well, kind of. It's a confusing thing. Technically, the rotated pumpkin center section of the full sizes is on the HD60s. And I think they have a 70 as well. They don't have a rotated pumpkin version of the 44 axle. But if we called these HD60s and we released them in our market, people would think that they belonged on an AR60. So I had a conversation with Curry, and I was just like, here is all of the information and why we need to, consider this and this and this. And it was like, yeah, understand differences, things like that. Still trying to do the brand, the proper, proper justice by calling them in the naming realm that they are. They're literally separate companies now. So like calling them a ROCKJOCK is not right, and it's the other company, and that whole separation was done in a different way. So they're not called ROCKJOCKs. They won't be called. It's like that's a branding thing for the company. And we also hope that, things are done properly so that in the future the companies still want to work with the RC. If everyone continues to call them the wrong thing forever, well, that's probably bad for the what the company was wanting to try to achieve. And in the end, we would like to be able to still make these little versions of parts for the RC community. And if people can't figure it out and say it the correct way, then I guess who knows if that will continue to happen. So, super funny. Not really. It got old really quick. No. I'm way beyond over it.
Oh. Bitter much?
I'm so far beyond over it. Red covers, though, are so overdone. Actually, that is exactly what Curry does on every one of them that they buy. So it's done for a reason. Like, everything that's done like that, it's for a reason.
So what you're saying is...
We're going to just make these fun little choices because we're like, you know what?
That's true. All right. Do you think it's time to start talking budget?
Are you ready?
Do we have anything else we need to talk about first?
I talked about how I hurt myself. We went through all the mail things.
We already talked about the title of Richard's latest video. I got mud on the tires, then something crazy happened. He's really going for those views. I love it. It's really good. How many times have you been sent the fact that something came out today?
Well, I got it sent. Who sent it first?
Actually, not many.
The mod chat was first with it. And I was just like, it was like 15 minutes after they posted it. And I was just like, really? They put out a teaser today about this thing and said showed in the teaser, the date tomorrow, which is when this thing is supposed to come out. And then I'm guessing what had happened, if you're not familiar with some of the features of Meta, you can put your post all together and then hit schedule for like tomorrow's date, and it'll post to everything. Super easy. Except I think that they were probably trying to do that and they just hit post instead. So now the videos that people may be doing for them with the release schedule of tomorrow. Nobody screws up more
Around
releases.
8:15 Central.
No one screws up more releases than
true.
Axial.
True.
It's
True.
amazing.
I don't know how it's possible, but it happens every time.
Ah, so good. So good. Anyway,
Can't even.
budget build.
All right. On to bigger, better things. Budget build. We've got a brand new intro, which I've already
I'm hitting
created.
start record right now.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Start recording. Okay. Budget build for the Vanquish for DJ.
For the Fortis. So next week is going to start, and normally our budget builds are $50 a week, and you build off of that. It's very predictable. We know we can. Matt and I, when we've done these in the past, I've planned out my weeks from start to finish at the beginning, and then I've ordered all of my parts, and I can put it all together in an easy, fun little way. This time we decided to.
I've never done that. I've never ever done
never
that.
done.
It's always every week. Never. Every week I'm like, I know what I'm going to do, and then I do it.
With the SCX-24, the parts were so cheap. I was just like, I'll order a bunch of these. Try out which one I like.
You tested out all of the parts that you liked.
I had a second car going so I could test them on there.
So annoying.
This time.
Not how I operate. This time we're doing it my way.
So yes, we have created. I'm going to switch over to.
You ready for this?
Switch over to
I'm
this.
switching over to it.
So we have created the
wheel.
The wheel. Actually, it's called Wheel of Fortune on top. That was not by design. That's just what.
I've changed the name to Four Dice Budget Build.
Oh, that's smart. I did not change the name. I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to do that. That's fine. But yeah, this is our opportunity to randomize some elements of a budget build to keep it entertaining for us, but more importantly, entertaining for you.
Agreed. Did you do any slice repeating?
Slice repeating?
Okay.
I did not. There is one thing for each thing, and I hope you put all.
I did put all of them in there.
I also shuffled the order of them, so that way they're not
slices.
They're not all over the. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, shuffled.
I hope you made a $25 a week, a $50 a week, a $75 a week, and a $100 a week. Okay. There's also I named it foreign part, which is the.
I said must use part from.
We can't explain. We should explain all of these again. Yeah, must use a part from a company you've never bought something.
I'm going to change that. I'll change that to foreign part.
Yeah. Okay. Freebie week, which I think is self-explanatory. I don't have. Actually, I do have the list here. We could probably.
Yeah, we have Amazon week, which means that we have to buy our part, obviously, from.
Buy a part on Amazon.
No.
There's no 3D printing.
So.
which is really that's a tough one for both of us.
I do love me some 3D printing
because the Bamboo Lab makes things pretty quick. We've also got the weekly totals of. Is this in addition to, total. Or that is the total? That is the total. Okay. Amazon part we do have. Yeah, that is one of them for sure. Hot Wheels week, where you have to use $10 of your budget to buy Hot Wheels, which is great. That's like one metal Real Rider up here in Canada, so that's perfect. Wife price, where you can claim it was 50% off when you bought it. There's also I declare bankruptcy, which any saved budget gets wiped out.
And you can't spend any money.
Obviously, if we get that this week. Oh, yeah, that's right. So if that happens this week, you cannot spend
any money. Everything you have to do is 100% free. Up for your own
challenging one.
Own interpretation. Dale C, thank you.
And then
you spin for Matt, and he spins for yours. We're doing our own because
We're doing our
some
own
filming
spins.
side, but it'll make sense then.
Yeah.
But yes, so those are all of the choice. Oh, there's
What else
also
we got?
the
No,
yes,
there's
you're
more.
right.
Temperature at Fordyce.
In Fahrenheit.
So whatever the temperature in Fahrenheit at Fordyce is on the day that
Yep.
we spin, that's the money we
And-
get to spend. And there's also recycle bin, where you get to recycle 3 parts out of your bins that exist in
Yep.
your workshop.
Has to be at least 3
That's
parts.
a good week for me. Yep. And then there's SBG HD Choice, where the other person picks a specific part, area, or task to be completed.
So I can tell Matt that he has to braise something. He could tell me I have to
Yes.
paint.
Yeah, you have to mask and paint the body with a new. I really hope that happens. I really hope that happens. Okay, that's very exciting. All right. So we only get one spin.
One spin. It is.
This is a random spin
Yes.
of the wheel. No bonus spin. No,
Nope.
there's no bonus.
Is it the high temp or the low temp for the day? It is the temp right now.
It's the
no,
high
it is the temp
temp.
right
Oh, it's the actual
now.
temp. I better pull that into the old weather app here. Hang on a second.
Oh yeah.
This is very
Which
exciting.
I believe that you'll probably need to call it Eagle Lake.
Eagle Lake. Yeah.
Just pulling it up. You know what? We could. How about we just Immigrant Gap? We'll do that. EMIGRANT. Okay. Immigrant Gap. So that is where we're going to call the weather.
That's not coming up. What is it? EMI.
GRANT.
Yeah, that does not come up
Oh,
for me.
okay. Well, I have it right now. Immigrant Gap comes
Okay,
up
great.
at
Perfect. That's
66
great.
degrees Fahrenheit currently.
Oh, that's not
Well,
very much more than
Right
usual.
now, but just wait.
And it is $60 a week now,
inflation.
right? Because we've changed for inflation. Okay, all right. Who's
You spin first. Oh, also yes, it is 8 weeks.
All right.
8 weeks total.
okay? I'm on the spinny button here. I'm ready to spin. I'm so nervous. I hate this game
Have
already.
you hit it yet?
No, I'm hitting it right now.
Don't.
Here we go.
Don't.
Here we go.
Don't do it
What? Why not?
because I'm going to go to your live stream. Oh, I'm going to get Inception if I do that. Hold on.
Yeah, don't do that. I'll be honest with you. Everyone here will see what I get, so
I just
don't
don't
worry about it.
trust you.
Okay. Oh, come on. How can Richard Trujillo get back to your vacation or alternatively scold some people?
Yeah.
I don't know who pressed what button, but they didn't do it right. All right. Watching for honesty. Here we go, people. Spinning the wheel. Come on, big money. Here we go. Spin, 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 spin. Recycle bin.
No, you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Suck on that.
Now the parts have to
Yes.
have been used.
Yeah, dude. Everything in this room has been used
Okay.
in one way or another.
Oh, you got recycle bin
Yeah.
first.
Yes.
That's a good week.
That is fantastic.
That is a good week. I'll give you that one.
All right. What do you got? I am excited.
I don't want to hit the button now. I'm nervous. Hold, please. I ended the chat so I could see everything at the top. Here, by the way, 82% of the people think that your hat is weird. So we won that one.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Does that come off the wheel for Matt? No. Weeks can be repeated.
No.
So you could
Weeks can
technically
be
end up with
repeated. Which is amazing.
some weeks in a row.
Yeah, I could have 8 weeks of recycling.
I think people would like that just as much. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Ready for the spin. Hit the like button first. Yes. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, actually hit the like button if you haven't already, please.
Spin the wheel. Hit the button. There we go. I got...
What's it gonna be?
Oh my God, it was so close. I get a weekly total of $50. So I got a $10 deduction
Yes.
right off the whack.
Yeah.
But it was so close to
All
I
right.
declare bankruptcy. Like, it was
Wow.
right there. So
Wow.
$50 rather than 60. It's
That
back
would've
to the
really
normal
sucked.
budget build start, which does specifically raise the price because there was things that I was looking at that I was like, I need $60, not 50.
That's incredible. This is going to be great. Good time to throw some high-dollar used wheels and tires at it. You got that
That's
right,
exactly. I'm so mad that you got the good week
Yeah.
right off the bat.
Jeremy. This is a great week.
Ah,
And I have to use, is it three recycled parts?
yes.
3 parts minimum. Minimum. There's no maximum.
There
though.
is no maximum, technically. That might have been a loophole that was needed to be put in there. I kind of forget of how good our part spin can be sometimes.
I've got. I think it counts if the wheel has been mounted to a tire.
No, those are separate parts.
Put tracks on it. Oh, I see. So, but since there's no maximum, I can just use all 4.
Yeah, exactly. Damn it. Does not help.
Put tracks on it. It's a good idea. Can I have one of your recycle bins? Need to build a crawler or 3.
Damn it. Do you get an employee discount, Josh? No. These are retail price. Best available retail price. But retail prices.
Yeah, you can search around. Yeah.
Dang it. I needed that $60.
Oh. Everything that you people have been saying about my hat, forgot. This is the perfect week. RC Tito, thank you very
right,
much.
stop.
My money's on Matt. Good luck.
I stopped recording.
Stop recording. There we go.
Dang it.
Doing a little muxing in the background.
Vanquish Flash
Puts-
sale incoming.
Put
That's
some Fordyce sticker on the Ripper.
That's a good idea, Art. If I offer it to everybody,
Bye, Rich. Love you.
now it's a deal.
Nope, that's not going to be a thing.
It could be a thing.
I mean, if it is, let me know. I'll take advantage of it.
Watch
Matt building the complete project in 1 week.
Watch my story for a deal. You get a deal. You get a deal. Everybody gets a deal.
What an incredible... This wheel is great.
This wheel is
What a great
going
wheel.
to kill me.
So, all right. Wow, man, I've got so many choices. We could put some big power in there. We could put new wheels and tires on.
I'm gonna make it.
We could literally do anything.
I'm gonna make a deal for people, and then they can have the deal as well. I'll just give them a code, then they get it. Boom! Everybody
You're a
wins.
turd. You finally get that $50 VFD lightweight, all the
Discount
bits.
code. # Matt sucks. Jeremiah, sorry about that. Jeremiah, thank you very much. It's 61 here. It's beautiful. I bought the NSDRC budget servo. Hope it works out. Have you tried one before? Not their budget one. I have tried one of their higher end ones. I had the RS 800 before. And I can't remember if I had any other ones, but I had that one before.
DK said 90% off at Vanquish for everybody. Only one part available.
Budget build combo pack. Package up. I'm making a deal for people. I've
you know what?
figured out how to
I'm
fix
putting the
my
other hat
issue.
back on. You know what? Just play by the rules for once in your whole life.
These are the rules. And not only are they the rules, I get
They're
to
not
make
the
people
rules.
happy with the rules.
Yeah, you get to make some people happy, and then the rest of the people that you work with unhappy.
They don't check the website as much as I do anyway.
Oh, Landy Adventures, you missed us spinning the wheel. We've just spun it. It's been spun.
We just spun.
It's already been spunded. But I invite you to go back and watch it again. It's pretty funny.
Says the guy with no limit recycle bin. Yeah.
It's so exciting.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Have
Steven
no
Smith,
shortage.
I think we are friends. We are the same.
It's true.
We are the same
true.
height. That is neat.
RC Underdog, thank you very much. Matt's truck is going to be finished week 1, gathering used parts in his hobby room. 2 for $50, not Rock Jock housings. Yeah, if you call them not Rock Jocks, are you still going to insta ban people?
Yes, absolutely. If they use the term, those words in banned instantly. Bam.
I got to start doing some searching. I mean, I don't have to go far. I got lots of choices.
Yeah. I have to do some searching as well, but on the line.
This is going to be a fun intro.
Yes, it is.
To this series. This is great.
I
love
I
it.
don't know what you guys are talking about. But
Thank
you. You should play by the rules.
I do play by the rules. I make the rules. Thank you to Andy C. I had Nicole put this in the freezer before, so. Show me the discount code. Yeah. Show me
$50 trucks of fortune. Fordyce boat. There's lots of choices. I could put the boat into the Fordyce.
So where will we find this discount code? In the video. I have so many ideas.
Oddly, it'll already be expired by the time you try to use it. Oh, well, it worked for me. Shrug.
Josh makes...
We could also do what everybody really wants and just I'll make a drift truck out of it.
Nobody wants that.
Hello, Grayson. Hope you're having a great night, buddy.
Buddy, old pal. So yes, budget build kicking off.
I'm excited. It's been a little while
since
we've done one.
excited. This one, it's just so much harder for me to plan. Like, I can't make a spreadsheet. That's so hard. I make spreadsheets on everything. I love spreadsheets.
Here's the thing, Josh. Welcome to reality, where time is a construct that exists.
I don't know how to do this.
It's gonna be really interesting to watch you flustered. Be like,
yeah. Oh, we didn't specify, but we've never included batteries in the budget build before.
No.
So we're
not going to
we
now.
Continue to not include that, but
yeah.
Perry G.
This is assuming
50% off
you're
at
already
Vanquish,
getting
no
on.
international shipping.
No shipping.
Yeah, no shipping at all, and no pickup. You can own it, but it's still going to stay at the shop. Like, just
it lives here.
It's like
now.
having an acre on the moon.
It's on Josh's budget build truck.
Buy my parts. It's like, oh, this
parts.
is yours. It's just on my truck.
For me. Buy my truck's parts for me. So what is the ultimate goal with this build series? Crawling ability, looks, speed, etc.
Build the truck you want.
It's just to build the truck you want.
Some of us want different things, and that's it. Like there is no specific thing in the end of, it's like when you do a build, you build it how you want it to be built. Whether that means you like how it looks or how you performance being first. There's differences there. I've obviously been a little bit more performance minded in the past than Matt, but I'm all scale now.
Yes. And I am all the performance.
My first mod is going to be a doll. So.
Should I send you the file for me?
No. No, hard no. Please don't.
What parts of me do you need?
The 3D scanner was a bad decision.
Hey, it's your fault. You taught me how to use it.
This is... we're all friends here. So... I feel like just go ahead and share it. Share the files online, Matt. Just put those up there for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, in case.
Here I am. I would print me.
Scale.
Use Cutter for the driver. He'll look so great in there. Actually, there's no interior on this truck.
There is not yet.
And does the Phoenix interior not fit it?
Different interior. Get your craft foam
Well, good
out.
thing I've got a couple of used bombers sitting around.
You may notice that they are exactly the right size.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, darn.
P.S. Those bomber interiors are gold now. So.
Oh, are they really? I've got a new in-box one. How much is that worth?
The whole thing? Less than the interior. No, okay. Just the interiors are worth a lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Not sure he can print things that small, Matt. Oh,
Have you seen the precision of this printer? No.
this thing can print some pretty tiny stuff. Trust me.
I'm just inappropriate.
Totally inappropriate.
Unwarranted, and I'm disgusted. So, well, I'm glad that we have that to start on. I have another video I have to film tonight. I really want to work on my send stuff, but I don't have a stool to weld it on anyway, so there's that. I was having to use one of my other stools, and it's like I don't know what it's like, but it seems like every stool or chair I have other than that is either way too tall or way too short. I'm just like, this is stupid. This is stupid.
You need the Goldilocks chair.
Exactly. Hopefully.
You got a Viper. When does that Viper show up?
It should be here by next week. That was Cobra. No.
That was Dodgeball.
Yeah.
It was Cobras.
It's not Vipers, but still. Same.
Let me introduce you to my team.
Laser.
Blazer. Blade. Blazer.
So, yeah.
Oh, man.
Hopefully it.
Logan got his Ford DJ tonight. Got a Blazer truck conversion in the works for it down the road.
Yes.
Cool. I'm down with that. Sounds good.
Make the chair.
Yeah. Why
stool.
not just build your own stool?
Because I have trucks to build instead. I can either build a stool or trucks, and I want to build trucks.
And with $50,
and I got
not
$50
a lot of building.
just burning a hole in my pocket now. So,
what are you gonna buy? What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Well, you suck. I feel like we need to amend the rule.
Man, I've got so
immediately.
So many
Did
used
that say
servos.
max or minimum of 3? I think it said meant maximum of 3.
Yeah, it said no. It says minimum. I took a picture of it, so you can't go back and edit it.
Pretty sure it said. I think that said maximum.
Recycle bin, 3 parts minimum.
Who takes a photo like that? You took a photo at an angle of text?
I just needed it quickly. I don't care.
You are a barbarian. Who does that? What model of the Viper chair did you get? Well, I could go back and look specifically, but it's the standard height with back, not the quick height. I don't need to get that fancy. I went for the very fancy with a back. Standard adjustable chair.
You should make a cap of 5 recycled parts. That's very good. I like that because it's a 5-panel hat or cap. Comedy.
Yeah. So this. Oh, and I did get the black base. It's the Robust Steel Max. I did not get the aluminum. I went with the steel.
But you really don't want it to fail on you. That's really smart.
And I got it in the black with blue, but it's just the regular. Oh, sorry.
Wait a second. How do you sit on that?
What do you mean, how do you sit on it? It's a chair.
Where's the... Okay. All right. That other photo was a little misleading.
Oh, would you...
Like, I mean, hey, I mean, you...
Oh, was the...
Whatever...
Was the axial post taken down?
Oh, was it?
Was it? Let's see. Oh no, it's still up.
Oh, they've deleted their whole account. It's still
no,
there.
It's still up. It is on Instagram.
They're really leaning into it.
Yeah. It's up on Instagram, I guess. Maybe down on Facebook. They figured out how to post it wrong from Facebook, and then they never went back to the Instagram and deleted it. God.
Yeah. Wow, the comments are just so polarizing.
Yep. So
it's 9-7 somewhere.
R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. So yeah. Amazing. It was a race between them and Tower Hobbies. I guess Axial won. You won the war.
I'm glad
you
we
won
can
the
laugh
battle
about
this
it.
time, sir. But you...
Don't worry, we got a lot more things we can spoil.
This one we only...
Though the motorbike, the Pro Moto, that didn't get leaked early. Right?
I mean,
that was very
years
very
in
good.
the making. I mean, the rumors of it coming out had existed for at least 2 years.
Yeah, but it's not like they put it out the day before
But
it was supposed to come out. Or
no little leaks or things like that until boom,
yeah,
nailed it.
pow, pow,
Pow, pow.
Oh,
Kobayashi.
hey, Brazen's in here. Breasts wet. I was this close to putting that on a sticker, and then I was like, no one's gonna get
No
that.
one's gonna
I can't.
understand what we mean.
No one's gonna understand a goddamn thing on this sticker sheet. I gotta put some regular ones in there. Glad I wasn't the only one who thought that chair looked sus. That's like, how is this? Where do you? Oh,
Does it light up? I'm sure it was
Where's
just
that
the
part
contrast issue of the
sure.
screen. It looks very regular in pictures, I think.
Well, that's their normal one. You got some other weird ass version.
Does it have a vibrating button?
Guaranteed not to slip off. Yeah, Josh will not be falling off of that chair. Let me tell you.
It's like the exercise machine. It's a Pilates machine, sir. So
Oh man.
I can't wait until this comes in the mail. I am super excited. So,
What exactly did he have snipped? Well, oh man, dying a little bit on the inside.
whoops. Spilt. It's okay. I just. But that's super fun. I'm glad we all got a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, well, yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I'm DK. I can't even read that one without dying. Didn't Axial discontinue the UTB-18? No. Oracle Software discontinued the UTB-18.
really interesting.
That's my guess anyway, because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't discontinue something and then promote it the day later on their Instagram.
That's this whole Oracle switchover has caused so many issues.
It has not gone well.
No.
I don't think I'm ever going to get my on-road wheels for the Pro Moto.
I mean, it's caused a lot of issues throughout, both to regular customers who've got orders in there and their suppliers, the whole thing. But hopefully things get smoothed out soon. That's the hope for everybody.
I hope so.
Because,
I hope
the
so.
Horizon umbrella, it has a lot of reach, and
It's a lot of brands.
It supplies a lot of brands to a lot of people. So it running smoothly is important for everybody.
Tantamount
Should have went to SAP.
to success.
Ben maybe could have worked in a back end little thing. You get fix some orders for us.
Get some discounts,
Yeah, but regardless, I don't know. My order still shows on back order, and I have the vehicle. So
Same.
One of these days, hopefully, it gets fixed. But
The bike doesn't show back order, but the tires and wheels, the on-road ones, those are showing.
our local hobby shops have been issues getting parts. Yeah, that's not uncommon.
Nope. Perry G, how has there never been a plaid Spaceballs Guild bumper sticker? I did do plaid. Who's that one?
Still waiting for my local shop to get Pro Motos in. Dang, that's tough.
Ooh. That could just have been an ordering issue on the side of your local shop.
Should have been, right? Or them ordering
Most
from
of them.
another. Yeah, it's hard to say. So yeah, that.
God, I know I did a plaid one. Let's find it.
Do you have a version of all of them there?
Somewhere. Ah, there it is. Ha! Plaid.
It just says plaid.
Well, what do you want it to say?
Oh, cool. I mean, I couldn't really see it.
Spaceballs Guild.
It was covered.
It is plaid behind it. It's plaid behind
Yes,
it.
plaid. Yeah, it's a good joke. What?
What are you looking at?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
What is that?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Why is that funny? Oh, bash, like a basher. Massachusetts. Wow.
When doubted, depress the petrol pedal.
That one I'm okay with.
How about I left this one blank so you could make your own sticker? This one's really good, but it's hard to read because it's so small. Chevy or some other truck, that's fine with me. We all have our own opinions, and I can respect you for your choice.
The most Canadian of stickers of all time.
Yeah, I would drive me.
I'm glad that some of these got to make it on there. Massachusetts. Not sure how that made the cut, but
Yeah, that's okay.
they can't all be winners.
They can't, yeah, exactly. Look, there's like 40 stickers on here. I can't possibly. Can't always be funny. Look, just buy them, okay?
Yeah, just buy it. Just send me the money. It'll be fine.
Send me the money.
Well,
I will send them out before I go to Ireland.
Oh, you're gonna have them that
assuming
soon.
I get here in time. I'm hoping so. Yeah.
nice. And I hopefully you did enough to help satisfy the demand this time.
I hope so.
I'd like to see what didn't make it on the sheet.
There's a lot of
Like-
I left that other page in the other room, but there's a lot that didn't make it. Trust me.
Drift, Nebraska.
Rhode Island, but you spell it like ROAD.
That's better.
Hey, that's a good one, actually.
Perfect.
All right, we got the next sheet started.
Yeah.
Stickers for sale? No, not yet.
Speaking of,
Soon.
when do you leave for Ireland?
Well, I don't want to say exactly because
Well,
then
that's
people
true.
break into my house.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm just trying to.
I've got an alarm though,
Well, that's good. Ooh,
and my best friend lives across the street.
yeah. And everybody works from home now.
He's got
anyway.
he's got a really big bat.
And a whistle. So.
Oh, someone broke into our office on Monday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't think they were really what would you call they weren't like a seasoned cat burglar.
Okay. They just stole the
I think they were
HDMI
more
cables.
of a I think they were more of a maybe they weren't breaking into intentionally steal anything. Anyway, they kicked in a side window at the basement level,
Okay.
and I guess they were trying to kick down the front door first, and people saw that and called the authorities, as one does. And then they kicked in the window and crawled through the window into the basement, where all we've got is monitors. Like everyone has like laptops and works with their laptops plugged into the monitors. So there was no good equipment there.
Just
other than
CRTs everywhere.
monitors.
Maybe he was into retro gaming.
Anyway, by the time he had gotten in, the police had already arrived and were like, the alarm's going off. He's in the basement, and the authorities are basically telling him to come out the way he came in. So he's crawling back through the window to come out. So he did not get anything. We had to replace the window. And then I presume that he would have been charged with some sort of crime
Yeah.
for breaking into our office.
Wow. I wonder if that was his first. If so, he should do a PSA.
Probably his last.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet on that. That's not always
Prison Mike.
the Dementors. Oof. That's good stuff. So
Yeah.
I've been on a bit of a security system kick with a friend, Dale C., who's been in here. He upgraded his,
Oh, yes, Dale.
and he's like, oh, I got this server system and these cameras. I was like, ooh, I could go to that. And the pricing's pretty good. Some of the cameras you can get from them have license plate reading built right in, facial recognition.
Oh, wow.
It'll remember people.
Cool.
You can say like, oh, so it won't alert if certain. Oh, it's so good.
That's cool.
It's so cool.
I have some good ones in here. Maybe he knows where your Jeep went. He needs to wait for your stickers in the mail like everyone else. Thomas, clean up before you come back up, eh? Yeah.
There has to be a 5-panel
Okay,
hat
like-
sticker. Yeah. Can you just put a sticker
There will
with
be.
5 panel? This also has 5 panels.
Writing it down.
This, you know what? I'm super excited to receive the next batch of stickers. Always my favorite.
Well, you'll have to pay for them like everybody else.
I refuse. I demand
Okay, I'll
I
send it.
demand them to show up here the day before they're supposed to be actually released, so I can show them on this stream. So
Okay. But yes, there will be one Wednesday where I will not be here.
right.
Just so you
That's
know.
what I thought. But I should always be available on those Wednesdays, I believe.
Yep.
Dale's
But
there's
there
Dale.
he is. He's doing one right now.
Oh, where's he at?
He is in Saskatchewan.
That's real close by, right?
Yeah.
You can hop over there after the stream.
Like a
Hey, there's
60-hour
Dale.
drive.
Unified Dream Machine. It's amazing. All-in-one solution. Cameras are cheap too. PoE output. Runs all my WAPs. 10 out of 10 would buy again.
Just cutting into that Porsche. I love it.
Josh, you've got $50 to buy stickers.
Your content is terrible, but I want the free stickers.
Did you guys spin the wheel? We did. Matt
We spun the wheel. The wheel has been spun.
Matt got recycle bin where he gets to use up to 3 parts from his.
No, a minimum of 3 parts. 3 parts minimum.
And I got a $10 deduction on the first week.
But it was so close to bankruptcy, you should be happy.
Oh, well, there is that. That is true.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Either way, we're close there. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Ooh, it was.
The Porsche is on What's on the Bench this week. Yes.
Oh, did you already film
It
what's
will
on the
be
bench?
anyway.
You just have to edit it.
No, I haven't filmed it.
No, I was gonna say that's good.
I know what's good. Why?
Well, I'm just because I would hate for both of us to be done having to film and edit for the evening already.
Yeah, it's gonna be a late night.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah, no big deal. So,
Sorry, I'm late. Please recap the last hour and 40 minutes and do so in a bad British accent. We didn't talk about that. I got to meet Tom Lee over the weekend.
oh, that's right.
that-
Was yeah.
Or was that last weekend?
No, it was.
Yeah, that was Friday.
Yeah.
It was Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was.
Phil was in town because his flight got canceled back to jolly old England. So he was here for like 22 hours with his wife and his daughter, and he's like, "Hey mate, I'm at the airport. You want to get together?" And I was like, "Absolutely." He goes, "What should we do here?" And I was like, "Oh man, I don't know, go to the mall." So
They got,
they went
they got
to
a
the
sweet
mall.
hat store.
If you like hats,
Did you take him to the
Wait,
mall that
that's not a
like
hat.
where I stayed? That mall?
the Eden Center?
What?
No, the Dragon City Mall? No, I did not take him there. He went to the mall with his kid and his wife, and presumably had some lunch. And then I picked them up at the mall, and we drove and got ice cream, and walked around the park, which is really nice.
That sounds like one of my normal Fridays too. But
We talked a lot.
while walking,
Mostly
while
about
walking together in the park.
Yeah, holding hands.
Was there any frolicking?
I was like, this is a Canadian thing. You got to do it. Do you run?
Yeah, you want to go for a run?
We have hats for running. No, it was really awesome to meet him. He is exactly who he is on YouTube, which is always refreshing to
Yes.
see that.
Yes, it is.
You, me, Tony, CCXRC, I presume, is exactly the same way. Turks and Jerps, exactly the same way. It's nice when you meet someone and you go, I know exactly who you are.
Hemi Storm, same way. Met him in
Hemi Storm, exactly the same way.
Share a quick story between Tony and I, CCX, because I'm not going to blow Tony up on exactly the situation, but he and I were discussing last night because we having a discussion and someone had popped up in the discussion in topic, and we're just like, I was like, yeah, I don't really know the guy, not Tony, but I was referring to this person that we were talking about. I was like, I don't really know the guy that well, but like out of nowhere, FaceTimes me. Never talked to him on the phone or anything like that. A first FaceTime contact is aggressive. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
no, I wouldn't answer that one.
Like, I was like, I answered it, and it is late-ish my time, much later his time. And we're just talking on the phone, and all of a sudden, this person that I have met before but don't know closely, who we're on a FaceTime call with now, we're just in the middle of the conversation. Then all of a sudden, he's in the bathroom taking a leak while we're still FaceTiming. I was like, what? I was sharing this with Tony, and he's like, literally just did the same thing right before this conversation. Like that person had just done the exact same thing with Tony minutes before I told him the story.
No.
I'm like, this is a common practice?
I would never in a million years do that. Ever.
I wouldn't do that with
Ever.
someone I knew closely on FaceTime.
Nobody.
Ever.
Nobody
I wouldn't
would
do
get
that
that
if I was
ever.
talking on FaceTime with Nicole.
No. Ew, no.
I'll just wait.
Yes.
Or I'll call you back. Or
That
whatever.
is so weird. With all offense to that person, that is weird. That is weird.
So yeah, I mean, again, the first FaceTime call, that's the aggressive part. The rest of it's just like, wait, why? Stop this.
Is it some? Do I know this person?
I don't know. I don't know if you do.
Okay. Assert dominance. FaceTime from the bathroom.
The conversation didn't start there either. It went there.
Hey, you don't mind if I take a piss, do you?
It just happened. There was no conversation at all. It's just like,
That's so
we're still
weird.
within the normal conversation, and then it's just the sound and the like. Are you washing dishes right now? Washing some porcelain? Yeah.
Nope.
Casey Crawler, thank you. Just because you haven't cost me enough this week. Loving this project though. Just pushed me to do things I wanted to do anyway. Thank you. Casey Crawler's one of the people in the build along.
Ah, that's awesome.
So he picked up an
Amazing.
X1 carbon and a TIG welder. Just
Oh,
you
just
don't have
for this
to do
project.
that. You can, yep. Dove in.
He's like, nope, I'm
Doing
doing it. I hope he used my discount, my affiliate link on that. Excellent.
So yeah.
It is such a great printer. That's great. Very weird. That would make me very uncomfortable. I'd be like, do you need it? Like, do you need a minute?
Do you want to call me back?
If he was just, I'm almost done.
No, just okay.
Brazen. What if he was just pouring water down the sink? Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly. It's FaceTime.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
So, that was a fun.
Scott Norton goes, they're about to start Hot Wheels talk. No, we're not.
We already talked.
Not tonight. It's 10:46. We already talked
Yeah,
about
Hot Wheels is over.
It's time to talk formula.
Did the phone shake when he was?
And the same guy did it to Tony. That is so weird.
You know what? Some people are just comfortable with themselves. Not me. I have a
Not me,
veil
man.
of shame that follows me around at all times.
And you just see him walk out of the bathroom without washing his hands. Exactly, DK. Exactly.
I'm 99% sure that's how that went. So.
Blah. That's a negative from me, Ghost Rider.
Thank you, Salty Smurf. Were you the one who called me? No. Is that your? I don't know. Your.
That is so bizarre. No F1 talk? No, let's talk about
It
F1
is time
talk.
for first, let's thank you.
No
some
race
people.
this week.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Before we
exactly.
talk about any F1,
Thank you, some people.
First of all, thank you.
Before we really annoy
Mark
everybody.
Cargill, TRD Adventures, Gigawatt RC, Dale Davis, Blind Guy RC, Dale C, Jeremiah Selberg, Perry G, KC Crawler, and Salty Smurf.
Thank you to TRD Adventures. Gunner, my meat gets sticky. I didn't read that before. Perry G, Dale Davis, Blind Guy RC, Thomas Bialzik, RC Tito 82, and the RC Underdog. Thank you all. Okay, now back to the not real live stream. Formula. So,
Max Verstappen 10. Super Max, Super Max.
if you weren't such a bandwagon follower, you could be unhappy with the rest of us.
Monza.
I just love Formula One. Red Bull's the best team ever.
They absolutely are.
Let's talk about the real driver of the day.
Carlos Sainz.
Alex Albon for keeping both of those pesky McLarens behind him.
Albon absolutely.
He did very well.
Yeah, the McLarens, while they were faster in the corner, could not bring it out of could not be close enough in the straight to have any chance in the corner. So,
not at all.
Honestly, though, it was Carlos Sainz. He was the driver of the day.
He did very well.
He, for one, kept Max behind for long enough to make it interesting. Mm-hmm. And then he was trying to play bumper cars with Charles.
Which was amazing.
And then
no risk. Go ahead and fight.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Sort of a mixed message.
Carlos Sainz $500,000 watch got stolen off his wrist later.
Yeah, and he chased the guy down and got it back.
Yeah. Impressive. Like, for one, have you ever looked at those Richard Mille watches?
Yes.
Oh. I'm not
Very
a
nice
watch
watches.
collector myself. I can appreciate them. I'm not educated on them, but those are beautiful.
They are something else.
But yeah, a $500,000 watch, while, I don't know if I could spend the money. It's not exactly.
If I had the money to spend,
not exactly in my wheelhouse.
I don't think I would be buying that watch.
Not exactly in my wheelhouse.
No. You know what? I like this watch. It kind of does everything I need it to.
I don't wear a watch. I do have an Apple Watch. I do not wear.
Oh, is that because you're on island time, or
do less?
No, it's because my phone has a clock on it. No, I have a watch. I have a nice watch.
I have a nice watch as well. But
how nice is your nice watch?
Nice. It's nice-ish. It's nice adjacent.
I have a tag.
That is very nice.
So it's pretty nice. It was a gift.
Mine was a gift as well.
Swatch.
It's a Movado. So.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
it is a nice watch. Not tag nice though. So.
But it doesn't get worn very often because I don't want it to get stolen off of my wrist.
It's a big concern for me. I'm often in dark alleys.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm not. Sometimes you just have to be at Formula One race.
You're just worried about tripping on a random coil and launching it from. Think Lando will go to Red Bull? Yes.
Yes,
I think that Perez.
Lando. Doesn't he have an extended contract?
Yeah, but
Isn't he through
He is
2025?
currently, but you know how those things go. Those contracts don't mean anything.
Yeah, it's true. I think Lando there would be a possibility. I think Sainz is a pretty strong possibility too.
I would rather see Sainz there.
Me too. I think Lando in a McLaren makes more sense.
Yeah, I think that Lando's a pretty good fit in the McLaren currently. But I don't know. I still feel like it's a pretty good shot, a pretty good chance. But ideally,
Checo's out. I think we can both
Checo's
agree
out.
that that is done.
He'll get a nice little walking gift. He'll get some walking around money.
Yeah, a departure
And,
bonus.
And
few milli.
keep on
Few
walking.
milli.
So I think that will be the case. And
Now, Jeff and I had a rather serious argument in our group, our Formula One chat, about Sainz's marketability after leaving Red Bull, and I still think he's a fairly desirable driver.
Checo?
Like I think any midfield team would be like, "I'll take Checo."
Oh, yeah. I mean, and Jeff thought that Bottas was a better driver. He's washed. He's gone.
He's done.
He's done.
Yeah, I like Valtteri a lot. Great driver. Better than Checo? Probably not.
At his peak, maybe. Currently, no.
Oh, at his peak, absolutely. Currently, no, definitely not.
Do you think Checo will get punted to AlphaTauri? Nope. I think that he'll be done. AlphaTauri is for people who may have a chance at coming up into a seat. I'm surprised that Yuki's still there. But I feel like that is not a team that you stay at for very long.
It's not a team you want to be at.
Yeah. So, you know, and while Ricardo may be there next year, I could see Liam winning that seat mid-season. So the only thing that Ricardo has the marketability.
Lawson's looking very good.
Is.
Yeah, he's got a large following. He's good on social media. Yeah. He's got all of that stuff figured out.
Yes, he absolutely does.
And he brings in sponsor money. He's hilarious. People love him.
Yeah.
But I don't know that he's going to have many more shots at this.
I mean, the only reason that he could have a shot at the Red Bull seat again is because they don't need that second seat to dominate everything. They won't need it next year, and they could just cash in on some TV time with old number 2.
Do you think that even next year that car will still be as dominant?
That doesn't matter. Verstappen is that dominant.
Okay. Hear me out here. Just hear me out.
All ears.
That car is incredible, but I assure you that they are not giving every single thing to Checo's car that they've given to Max's car. You really think that they are identical cars?
Max is that much better
in every way. He's 10 seconds better a race than everybody else.
Yes.
No
100%.
way. No way. There's no way that he could be that much better than everybody.
He's a robot. He does not make mistakes.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
Well, he's not allowed to.
Yeah, exactly.
He
thought about it as a child, and his dad said, "You're not allowed to do that." So he said, "Okay." And he was a good son and continued to. Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Just a very light beating will really bring out perfection in you.
Salty Smurf, thank you. New to crawling and love it. 124 scale is my favorite, especially the building process. What's your favorite, if any? Gladiator, links, rear, or no? 124 scale is not my favorite. I play with 124 scales occasionally, but I infinitely prefer 110 scale. The 124 scales have some fun here and there, but 110 scale to me is everything in comparison. While the 124, I get the indoor thing if that's kind of where more you have to be, but the areas that are opened up by 110 scale to me make all the difference.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like goofing around with the 24 scale stuff, but I am not as serious about it as some other people out there.
Tony. So but speaking of better engineered cars and people in general, Max Verstappen. How many in a row will he win? That's the real question. So, and
I was praying something broke. That's all I was like, just something break. Like that one turn right off the beginning of the race, I think, where Sainz and him got very close.
And he backed off.
And Verstappen, for the first time in his life, backed off.
Because he knew that nobody else is as good of a driver as him and that he could not trust them.
No.
So.
I think it was more of a, someone's playing the game I usually play.
Except that he was already in his head 5 turns up, and he was like, oh yeah, let's go around him. Let's go around him in a minute when he makes a mistake. He's being naughty. Yeah.
She did. Yeah, that was amazing. I loved it. That was the best radio message of the day, I think.
I just want to know what Spotify channel he's got going on while he's driving.
There was a great GIF where it was the Netflix on his
the start.
He's like selecting through what he wants to watch. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm just picturing him singing along in his Danish accent to Mbop. Just Mbop.
It's a pretty good song. Simply beautiful. What's he say when he wins? Simply lovely.
GP, you play the chorus.
All right, on that note, let's wrap this up. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks for watching. There will be a video or two tomorrow.
There will be one video from me tomorrow of 2 things. What could they be? Put your guesses below.
Oh, man, I have no idea.
I will say that the new thing comes in 2 colors, one of which is orange. Guess what color I didn't get?
Guess who messaged me to tell me that they were making sure that happened?
This is such horseshit.
It makes my day. I was like, yes, thank you. All right, everyone. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow.
Later.
Love you. Bye.